Hi, welcome to the Nightmare. Name's OP. How you doing? Your boy's gonna tell you everything you need to be doing day one in Chaos Zero Nightmare. Only thing I ask is that you hit the like, and if you like what you see here, consider sticking around. Who do you reroll for? This is kind of the meta tier list right here. But with the way how this reroll system is, which by the way, I'll show you how to reroll in just a second, I think it looks more like this. I would recommend that you look up online what each character does, either through like Pridwin or some other site. Read the character's kit, see what their cards are, and then determine who to go for. Another thing that I'll mention too, to make your rerolling life a little bit easier, I would only aim for 1 5-star. And if you want to like be really specific, aim for 1 5-star and one of these 4-star characters. Now, how do you actually reroll? You need to go through the entire beginning of the game. Once you hit 1-2, it will ask you to start doing a battle mission. As soon as you see this, you can instantly back out and start doing your summons. Claim everything from your achievements and your mail and start doing the standard banner, or if you want the rate up character Haru, go for that. I will mention that Haru herself is not limited, so you don't have to worry about missing out on her because she will be added to the standard pool. So I recommend you just do the beginner banner. You can get to pity on each reroll, thankfully, so you are guaranteed to get a 5-star no matter what. And yes, before you ask, you can get multiple 5-stars, however, you are only guaranteed 1 5-star from this banner. So if you get a 5-star early on, just know you are no longer guaranteed a 5-star in this banner. It is completely up to chance at that point. But let's say you summoned, you got shafted, you didn't get what you wanted, what do? Go back to the home screen, click the 3 bars in the top right, click the settings, scroll all the way down to where you see the 2 people, and then click reset server. There you go, you reset your account, you're back at square one. This is gonna be the most tedious part you do in your day one journey of Chaos Zero Nightmare. It takes a very long time to reroll, but if you want a good head start or just a character that you really like, I recommend doing this. It will make you enjoy the game so much more. Now that you're in the game, this is where everything gets very streamlined and very easy to do. Your main goal for day one is to get to chapter 3-7. Once you hit chapter 3-7, you will unlock the weekly boss mode, which is like the last big hurdle that you need to unlock before we just get level locked behind the other game modes. The reason why we want to unlock this as soon as possible is because these give us very limited skill tree mats / potential mats, which all these are very important for us to get for any of the characters that we want to build in this game. They are extremely rare and you want to make sure you can get on this as soon as you can. So is there a way to make this easier? And absolutely there is. The main way for you to be able to progress through this very quickly is by checking out the growth guide. This is pretty much your beginner missions, and everything that you do in here rewards you with XP and gets you closer to leveling up. And most of this stuff is stuff that you're already going to be doing anyway as you just naturally go through the game and start seeing all the different tutorials that the game is giving you. Once you do this and start clearing it a bit more, you should be around level 10. If you're still not level 10 at this point, I'd recommend you go into one of the simulations and just start farming anything that you can. Once you hit level 10, you should be able to go a bit further in the story. And this is also where I recommend that you switch to your reroll team. Since this is going to be where you unlock the second void location, this is the perfect time to switch your team out. And once you do, I recommend you only focus on that team going forward for a while. After you keep playing through the story, you'll eventually unlock the Arc City, and the Arc City is going to be great for you to check out because there are some daily missions here that you want to complete. Pretty much everything in here helps you. It allows you to get passive resources, so make sure you're on top of this as well whenever you log in every day. You can also start hanging out with your characters here by going on excursions. Recommend you just go through that real quick. You can skip them if you want to. Use it on your main 3 characters to get their affinity up. It gives them a bit of extra stats. And another thing that's really good here too is that you have the cafe. The cafe pretty much gives you a free stamina potion every single day. And lastly, one of the other things I want to talk about in the Arc City is the diner. Now the diner is great. It offers you a bunch of food that you're able to get buffs from, and all this food is pretty freaking cheap. So there's no reason for you not to do it. If you're about to go in the chaos zone, might as well do it to get a bit of extra stats. Going back to progression, apart from just doing the growth guide and going through story and everything, you'll eventually wind up having to level up a bit more, and you may have to go back to doing the simulations or something else. If you go back to doing the simulation, I recommend that you guys throw everything, and I truly do mean everything you can, into the potential training stage. The reason why is because this stuff is directly correlated to your character skill trees, and the character skill trees in this game are massive. No matter what though, since we're talking just about day one here, make sure that you get the first node on every single character in your main team. This first node allows you to get an epiphany as soon as you start a chaos run. If you do not have this, you are purposely hindering that character and that team. Also around this time as well, since you're working on your new main team, you'll be able to start doing void runs with them, and you may see that they actually can activate the deep trauma mode. If you can't activate the deep trauma mode, don't worry. The only thing you have to do is make sure one character in the team has went through a mental breakdown, which sounds crazy, but it's what you have to do. This is going to allow you to get better save data, so your units are going to be overall stronger, and you have more chances for epiphanies to happen. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my day one guide for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Tell me down below if you have any more questions about this game, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you guys enjoyed this video by any means, make sure you stick around, because I promise y'all we're going to be having tons of Chaos Zero Nightmare content on this channel. Oh, and one more thing before you all get back to the nightmare. Don't forget to drink water.